Hey, you guys, happy Thursday or Friday Eve, as some like to call it. I know I've been gone for a while, but I wanted to get back on here for a minute, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this story that I seen that's been going around. It hasn't been as heavy as Jussie Smollett, and that's why I'm bringing it to the forefront because Jussie Smollett, he got his sentencing and so forth, and that's going to be another video. I don't want to sound like I'm on like a rant because I'm not. I just feel like with Jussie Smollett, it was more to it than what we know by the way he's acting, or maybe he has mental issues that's going on. I'm not really sure, and I'm not trying to judge him, but something ain't right about that story to me. I think maybe more politics is involved than the way he's been acting and adamant to this lie that he's, you know, doing. I don't know what's going on with that case, but that will be covered in another video. This story though, with Shari Papini from California, I'm going to talk about this one because this is interesting. And while everybody's dragging Jussie, this one is interesting. So she's 39 years old, Shari Papini. She disappeared in 2016. Her husband, Kevin, reported her missing, right? So this is from the Sacramento Bee. I don't want you to just think that I'm just making this story up. This is where I'm getting this information. She disappeared, and come to find out in August of 2020, which was 4 years later, they found out that she lied. And I'm going to tell you what she lied about. She said that she was kidnapped, okay? Not only was she kidnapped, she was beat up, she was burnt, like, you know, branded by two Hispanic women, supposedly, that was playing mariachi music while they did all this stuff to her, okay? Come to find out, she was staying with her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. Now, she was married, has children. She wanted to get away from them and made up this whole story to say that she was kidnapped instead of just saying that she wanted to be with her boyfriend. Okay? So, says that they search, you know, around for her. I think that she was missing for about 6 weeks. Yeah, I think she was missing for about 6 weeks and was tortured and all this other stuff was going around. And she collected money. She collected $49,000 from a GoFundMe page. She collected $30,000 from a victims fund. That's like in California, they have like this victim funds in her area. So she lied about that, collected this money, right? And now they're saying this was all just made up, all made up. And come to find out, now they're, you know, saying she might have to spend 20 years in jail. And the reason why is because she lied to a federal agent when they came back and, you know, was interviewing her. And also, she took that money from that victims fund, which is federal. So they're going to make that like into like mail fraud. So she can face up to 20 years in prison. And I'm going to see if she does. She got out on $120,000 bond. And, you know, I think she can face up to 20 years. I don't know what she's going to, you know, wind up doing. But I just think that this story is crazy. And I hate that the media, you know, went into talking about Jussie Smollett and, you know, that went on. And I understand he's high profile. He was on a, you know, a show that was popular at the time. Maybe we can talk about him a little bit. And I understand that, you know, him lying. So her family had the audacity to say, oh, well, you know, we just think that the cops handled this wrong. They should have been more professional about it. And they didn't have to put her on blast. It's her first time doing something like this. Meanwhile, it was looking crazy when Jussie's Jussie's family was coming out saying he shouldn't be in jail and XYZ. Y'all see the audacity? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all see the audacity of people, what they shouldn't be and should be doing? This lady had people worried about her. And I don't know, I'm kind of side-eyeing the husband, and I think I watch too much TV, but I'm kind of side-eyeing him too, because if they took almost $70,000 to pay off their credit cards, I wonder if he's going to be charged too. Because maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know. But now that everything has come out, I wonder if he's going to be charged too, or if he knew more than what he was making out to be. Because the ex-boyfriend was saying that he thought she was trying to be away from an abusive relationship. So I'm thinking maybe the husband was abusive, or she just wanted to be away from her family. I'm waiting for all of that to come out in court, because y'all, she branded herself, and he went, and the ex-boyfriend, who they don't name, said that I can't make it up, y'all. It's in the news. Shari Papini. He went and he didn't think that he should have said anything, you know, because he thought the husband was abusing her. So he allowed her to stay there. I want to see what happens. What do you think is going to happen? Because this is crazy. This right here is crazy. Along with her being, I think she should get psychiatric help. Like, I can't imagine going through this unless I'm really being abused, or I'm in a really bad situation. She left her kids with her husband. And I'm not taking anything away from people who have been abused, you know. I don't know, you know, how that works out. But she left her kids with her husband, who supposedly was abusing her. That's the story she gave to the ex-boyfriend. So now, I'm sure this made national news, right? The boyfriend didn't say nothing. I haven't heard any statements from the husband yet, or anything about the lying that she did. And y'all talking about Jussie. I think that sometimes we need to just lay off what the media is saying about certain cases. Yes, Jussie Smollett's story was wild, of course. It was crazy. It wasted the police officer's time. It did. It really did. And I think that was abuse of power. Should he went to jail? That's not up for me to judge. I think he should have got some kind of help, or maybe just been, you know, paid a fine like he was supposed to. But he egged that on too, so I'm not really sure about his. But should she be going to jail? Yes. What if something happened to, you know, someone who was identified, and she lied even further and said, you know, these women are the ones who did it to me, and they went to jail? What about the police officer's time in that case? They wasted time. They had all this money that was raised for her, and she stole from them. So is she supposed to just say, I'm sorry because this is my first time being like this? What do you guys think? I mean, I can't even say nothing. Every time I read you know, the news stories, I'm baffled by some of the things I see. But I wanted to talk about this one because so many people were putting Jussie Smollett, you know, under the bus, which I deserve. I think he deserves some kind of, you know, scrutiny, of course. But are you not looking at this story either? Because this one is crazy. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm going to try to make more videos soon. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know your thoughts. Have a good one.